I've never been here before. I'm Joseph. This is Input English. This is the 4th episode of the Easy English series. Today we're at Neary Lagoon. A lagoon is a lake. The Neary Lagoon area is in Santa Cruz, California, and it's not really for people, it is for the animals. It is for wildlife. However, they built a lot of walkways and paths so we can go into this area and look around and see things. So let's take a walk in the Neary Lagoon and see what we can see. It should be fun. I am now on a walkway. You can see the walkway is built over the water. It's built on poles that support the walkway. The plants are plants that need a lot of water. We call these plants reeds. This area has been occupied by people for thousands of years. The people who lived here were not from Europe. They lived here for thousands of years before Europeans came to America. People who lived here used these reeds to make things. They made baskets. They made boats. They made a lot of things that they used every day. This part of the walkway here is not supported on poles. It is floating on top of the water. They built this part to float on the top of the water. When I walk, the walkway moves a little bit. It moves up and down as I move upon it. These plants behind me are berries. They have a lot of little stickers and they can stick you, but they produce small fruit called berries, and that was a great source of food for people living here. Those vines or brambles produced berries. This part of the lagoon is next to an apartment building. This is in the city. It is not out in the country. This large bird is a great blue heron. I have to remember that this area is not really made for people. People are welcome, but this area was set aside for animals. The animals are not on display. These animals are not in a zoo. They're in this area hidden. They're hidden away. If someone comes here and looks around, they may not see very many animals at all because the animals are hiding. I was standing here for about 5 minutes and watched, and I saw some butterflies. But these butterflies disappeared very quickly. They didn't stay in one place. This area is for people. It has some signs that explain what people can see when they visit this wildlife refuge. This sign shows some of the birds which can be seen. We saw one of these, a great blue heron. Now we have more ducks. The brown one is a female or a hen, and all of the ducks with green heads are the males. These are all mallard ducks. Here we have a bridge that crosses the water. I can walk across the water on this bridge. In this area, near the bench, there are a lot of ducks. These ducks are roosting. That is, they are resting out of the water. There are lots of ducks here. These ducks are all mallard ducks. There are a lot of ducks here. I have returned to my starting point. This is where I first started to walk over the water. This walking tour was a circuit. It was a circle, not a round circle, but an irregular circle, a circuit, a loop. So I went around and I came back to my starting point. Here there is a bench so I can sit down, enjoy the sun, and relax. This is a very small park, and really it is not made for people. It is habitat for animals that need clean water. We saw some animals. I saw a lot of small birds. I saw several butterflies. I showed you the great blue heron, and we saw a lot of ducks. We did not see any fish. The fish are hidden under the water. This water is not clear. You can't see through this water. It's muddy. It has a lot of sediment floating in it, so it is not clear. It is not transparent. It doesn't look like clean water that one would drink. I wouldn't drink this water. There are many animals here that we did not see. Certainly there are frogs, lizards, and turtles, but they're all hidden. I saw none. If one were to come here and spend a lot of time, gradually you would see more and more animals. When the animals are hidden, it takes time to find them. It takes a lot of time. But we must remember that this park was not built for us. It was built for the animals to preserve this habitat. We are just visitors. I pointed out that this area was not set aside for us, for people, rather it was for animals. However, there are some features of this area that are very much set aside for people. Here we have a tennis court. And this is not for wildlife, this is for people to play tennis. Also, right here, this area is for people. This is for children. This is a playground. When I was very young, playgrounds were a little dangerous. Children would break their arm or get cut. There were a lot of injuries in playgrounds when I was small. However, people learned and they changed playgrounds to make them safer. Here, the playground has sand. If a child falls in the sand, they probably won't get hurt. The trouble is sand is a little unstable, so there are areas they need hard ground. For instance, under the swing. But the sand is part of the protection of children playing here. This swing is a great example of protection because the seats are designed to prevent the child from falling, and those seats are relatively soft, So if a child gets hit with a swinging seat, probably the child will not be injured. When I was a small child, the seats on the swing were made of wood. So many children fell off of those seats, and many children were hit by those seats. People gradually get smarter, and these playgrounds have gotten better. Here we have a sliding board, so children can climb up and then slide down. So we can conclude that when they built this park, they planned that most of the park would be for the animals, and a small portion of the park would be for people. I hope you enjoyed this 4th episode of the Easy English series. Please subscribe to the channel. I invite comments below. And if you like videos like this, be sure to click on this one next. See you soon.